coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Hail Satan.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. I'm the kid. This is Going Deep Show. Hi, welcome to the program, everybody. It's time for some fun. Got new people in here. We didn't even come up with nicknames. Uh-oh. We're gonna do it on the fly. I know yours, but we got a new guy here.
The Duke Biatch.
The Duke Biatch is here now. That's your new nickname, the Duke Biatch.
Biatch. B-I-A-T-C-H.
Devin, Pineapple Express. This is so exciting.
So what's a new what? We can't call him White. Your name. Or we try to keep everything anonymous here, so we can speak freely and not have to worry about anyone who we know knowing us and being pissed off at us. So you got to come up with a nickname like right away. What do you think? What's your nickname, man?
Well, shit. I mean, me coming up with my own nickname on the fly like this. I mean, isn't a nickname supposed to be given to you?
Yes, I agree.
Bro. Like, I don't want to be that guy who's just like changing my name on Facebook, like giving yourself a name that nobody's ever called you in your life. Like, bro, you better cut that shit out. You're too old to be doing with all that.
You speak the truth. I have a vintage baseball team that I'm on. I play with, and every guy has a nickname. And we're like, what's your nickname going to be? I don't know. Wait till you do something stupid. We make fun of you. And then here's your fucking nickname. You know?
Right.
Call him fucking Sticks because he's a drum god.
Are you? Is that what you play? You play drums?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No shit.
I do.
Yes.
Well, yeah, like when he was talking about like opening for Soulfly and all that, I was playing the drums.
Dude,
for the,
seriously? How long have you been playing? I've always wanted to learn.
Since I was just a little baby.
No shit.
Because my dad played the drums, so I was like born into it.
So you're in bands and stuff. I mean, you said you had some studio experience and stuff like that. I just assumed you'd talk to...
Yeah, well, the thing is, I play the drums in my band and other bands, but in the band I'm also referring to, I'm also the singer. So when it comes to like microphones and heads and phones and distance away from the mic and all that, got a lot of experience in all that.
Good. That's good.
So
that's fucking sweet, man. The rock star life is like everybody wants to be in that shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, it ain't. If you're trying to do it for real, because a lot of people just like they wake up and just decide to do it, and I'm like, yeah, bro, you don't even know what you're in for with all this.
Okay, so here's the thing, just on a level of 1 to 10, you don't need to get into the details, but groupies, women. These things, I know just from doing this stupid little podcast. Okay, there's something about this room. In the past, I've had women come in here and they're like, "This room is sexy." Like they want to do shit, and you know what I'm saying. There's something about getting into this environment. I don't know if it's something about sitting in front of a microphone. I think that same thing with the musicians. You play an instrument, you can kind of women tend to tend to throw themselves at you a little bit, right?
Well, it's not even like the like you'd expect, like, oh wow, you open for Soulfly, like there's a million fucking girls at that show. I mean, it's like, yeah, okay, kind of, but it's funny because you almost get more attention from like a cover band show at the shithole bar, downtown in Birch Run or something,
right?
As you do from like a huge show in front of like 1,000 people. For Soulfly. So, I think it's more or less just the, like you're just showcasing your abilities.
The attention. Plus, you're a handsome motherfucker too. You probably got the women kind of,
Well, and not to toot my own horn, but it's like, okay, yeah, I'm a good drummer and whatnot, but what really gets it going is I can sing like a motherfucker. Uh-huh. So that's what really...
women love that shit. Women do. There's no doubt.
Damn right.
Panty droppers.
Mick Jagger was an ugly motherfucker. He had all the pussy.
Yeah. When you got talent. But here's what I tell everybody, okay? If you hang out, at least with me, I don't like hanging out with ugly people. I just don't.
Oh, no.
It doesn't matter if you're female. It doesn't matter if you're male. I just don't like looking across at somebody and like and saying to myself, I can't stand looking at your cross-eyed fucking droopies and it's shallow as fuck, okay? It is, but it's true. We all like to hang out with attractive people. We just do, right?
Yeah.
Who? I hate to say this, but out of the group of our friends, I can't, and you don't know my friends, but I don't know. Like, we should have like an ugliest friend contest or some shit. Bring some fucking fuglies in.
I think we
like, who is this?
You already know who it is.
I don't know. I don't want no part of this conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know who you guys are talking
It's
about.
Bald Boy. You already know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do. But
You say bald boy?
Bald Boy.
Oh, ball boy.
Bald Boy.
why do you think that though?
Because he's just an ugly son. He looks like...
Yeah, okay, yeah, I get you.
You guys got to show me who this dude is after we get off
He looks like
here.
an albino potato.
Get up on that mic a little bit, man. Yeah, dive in there.
Oh, that's what she said earlier. Yeah, the whole.
He's relaxing. Yeah, get in there. I'm over here like trying to
Get up in there.
You sound quiet to me for some reason.
It's your equipment.
I know. You're good, though. I got you cranked up. I can adjust it. Anyway, yeah, bald boy. I can see that. But the thing is, girls, everybody's got tastes. Everybody's got their own thing, you know. I had a weird interaction at Castaways 2 nights ago, okay? Because I'm just fucking old. I'm getting way old. I'm less than a year away from 50, okay? That's the worst timing ever. You're laughing about that.
Oh my god! Oh yeah,
They brought up a photo of who we're talking about. Okay?
Well, you know what's even funnier than the picture is there's a story. This is something that happened that he did on his phone a few weeks ago.
What did you do?
He changed someone's name on Facebook.
I changed someone's name to something that they used to get real butthurt about back in the day. And I did it at like, what was it, like 2 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah, no, it was.
And it was, and my phone had died, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna wake up Monday morning or some shit, and this motherfucker's gonna be mad.
Because it was Friday night that you did this.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, you're going to ruin this whole, this guy's whole weekend.
Fuck his whole weekend up.
So describe what you did now. You switched.
I changed his name to something that he just fucking hates.
You know how on like Messenger you can change names to whatever you want, and they get a notification.
Oh no, shit! I didn't realize I got a notification.
Yeah,
So-
they see it.
Oh shit!
So I changed it, and the message that I get is, "Oh yeah, real original."
Oh no! What did you change it to? Can you tell?
Wouldn't this be giving away identities?
This would be giving away.
It would?
To Fart and Martin.
Oh Jesus! Farting.
Hey, look, I'll show you.
Okay, so no, while you bring that up, okay, so I go to Castaways 2 nights ago. I'm with my daughters, right, and my grandkid, okay, who I haven't seen since October. So he's only like 10 months old. It's great. I mean, it was amazing to hang out with the little fucker. And this waitress that's there, she's flirting hard the whole fucking time I'm there, to the point where it's awkward. The shit she's saying in front of my kids and my grandkids. I'm like, can you take a picture of us? And she had this like confused look on her face. Well, I showed up with my oldest daughter first, so I think she thought I was maybe with her, and I'm like, that's fucking bizarro at the beginning, because she kind of my oldest daughter is 26 years old, and so this waitress is like, she's overly touchy, overly like eye contacty, staying at the table longer than she should, sitting down next to me while she's doing shit. It was pretty interesting, you know. So as we were leaving her, I paid the bill and everything was done. She keeps on coming back, asking if we need anything. As I'm leaving though, she looks me dead in the face, goes, "You are a beautiful man." Like, she says it right. I'm like, I blushed, man. When do you get someone so upfront about some shit like that? You know, it makes you feel a little weird. You know what I mean? Doesn't it? You ever had that where a chick just is like
Yeah, like overly
too much, and it made me feel a little weird. Which most guys like to eat that shit up, but this is awkward because my 2 daughters and my grandkid is literally in my arms. I'm a fucking grandfather, and this chick's fucking hitting on me, and my 2 daughters are giving me this look like, "Dad, really, really, Dad?"
I told you to be ugly when we come out.
Yeah, stop being.
Yeah.
I was walking out of Walmart the other day, or Myers actually, on Wilder. And this old lady, she's probably 60, walking with another group of older women, a bunch of old black ladies. And she looks at me and she goes, "Hey, there's something on your shorts." I looked at her, I was like, "What?" She goes, "Big dick."
Oh, shut the fuck! Are you serious?
And then she continues from there by talking about this white lady that was walking in front of her. She goes, She ain't got no ass nowhere. Look at what you say. Looks like a misshapen mailbox. I was like, yo, I cannot wait to be old just so I can say outlandish shit, and people will be like, it's just an old person.
Yeah. There's something about that. I'm like I said, I'm a year away from being 50 years old. I mean, that's getting up there.
You're getting there.
I know. I still act like a fucking immature idiot though.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. It's like you gotta have fun. You know, life's too fucking serious, man. Have a good time.
Hell yeah, guys mature slower. So like when you turn 50, really you're like 43.
The older I get though, bro, then the more experience I have with women, like of all like ages and everything, the more I'm starting to question that that logic. I'm like,
you talking like older women or younger? What are you talking about? Like,
well, I mean,
and overall,
like when I say like a younger woman or something, like a woman in her 20s, and then you got women in their 30s. Sometimes women in their 40s. I don't discriminate in that regard. But but what I'm saying is this whole notion that men mature slower. I'm like, I don't know. I've hung out with some older women, and you're really going against that logic right there.
Right.
I would say I'm definitely more mature than they, and I'm 27. So, but I mean, I've been saying that since I was in my early 20s. I'm like, shit. I thought I was supposed to be the dumb one here. You're right.
I think here's the thing about guys. I think we hit an age and then we stick there pretty much. I mean, I don't think I act any different than I did when I was in my mid 20s. I think I make much more logical decisions on certain things, but I'm not as like abrupt and irrational about stuff. I kind of like, okay, what's happening over here? All right, but when I make a decision based on where in the past it's just like I mean, shit. We're knee jerk reaction type shit, and you'll do some stuff like, fuck, why did I do that? Why did I make that decision fucking abruptly and so quickly? It's like, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think that a lot of women don't look that deeply into those type of decisions as we do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell no.
Well, it's because they're looking for the one. It seems like most women are looking for the one. And I think that guys, I don't know if I ever have looked for the one. Like I've never asked. I was married for 17 years. I never asked I never asked my wife to marry me. She asked me to marry her.
Whoa! Now, okay. Let me ask you, how does that feel? Because I have always, just as a man myself, I feel like I would be uncomfortable if a woman proposed to me. I'd be like, bro, I'm supposed to be doing this. Like, I feel like kind of like I feel like a bottom right now.
I feel like I would have.
Here's what's funny.
Reaction.
Here's what's funny about this. Okay, I was with her for 3 years. She was a cute little redhead. We got together when she was like 19. I was 27. She was like 7 years younger than me, right? And I went to Tiger Stadium the one day with her to watch my friend play. We got to go out in the field. We're all hanging out. I'm standing on the pitcher's mound with her, right? And in my mind, I'm sitting there going like, if I ask her to marry me on the pitcher's mound at the old Tiger Stadium, that would be the shit, right? I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And if I didn't do it then, I'm like, I never wanted to get married. Never. I was married for almost fucking 18 years. So we leave. We get in the car. We're sitting there. I'm about to turn the car on. She's like, I thought you were going to do it right there while we were standing on the mound. Because we were like literally facing each other right at the fucking pitcher's mound. And my friends were there. I could have given my phone, had them take a picture of it, the whole thing. And I'm like, no, I didn't do it, because I just never wanted to get married. I never did. So, like a year later, she just says, okay, we got to get married because I need your fucking insurance and we got to fucking make this shit real. And I'm like, all right, let's just fucking do it. So that's how it pretty much.
So it wasn't like a proposal.
Nope, it wasn't.
Okay,
nope, it wasn't like a proposal. It was like, hey, we should get married. It's going to save us this amount of money. It's going to be this, it's going to be that. She was already living here for a couple of years and shit like this. But it was, no. I've to this day, I've said I've never asked a girl to marry me. I don't think I ever will.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to my fucking grave and just say I'm never going to fucking get married again.
I give both you guys props for making it last for almost 20 years, because usually a marriage starting based off of like not an ultimatum, but like we're doing this right now, especially like if it's initiated by the woman. Usually that's 3 years and it's all of a sudden crumbling down all around you. Yeah,
I crumbled it down because I started this. Because I started this podcast is pretty much why she knew me pre-podcast and she saw the metamorphosis into the asshole that I have become.
What? So when obviously I'm sure you've heard the phrase being in the podcast deal that everyone has a podcast now. And I think that's true to an extent. Like shit like the Nelk Boys. I'm like, who the fuck even are these bros? And how are they getting dudes like Donald Trump and all these like, you know, these big name people on there? Like you got the fucking 45th president of the United States on your podcast. How? You guys aren't even like known for anything except for moaning in people's ears in Walmart. So
I gotta look these cunts up.
but you sound like you've been doing this for a while. Like, so were you doing this like pre JRE or after? Because I feel like
We started this show in 2004. We were one of the
holy shit. So
we were one of the first podcasts on the planet. I remember.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, we have over 2,100 episodes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's crazy because that's,
You're essentially on one of the first podcasts that was ever in existence. It goes back 100%. To October of 2004. So this October will be the 20th anniversary of this podcast.
Holy shit.
God damn, that was about when YouTube blew.
Yeah. So like, how old are you guys?
I'll be 28 in August.
Yep. So you guys were 8 years old when I started this podcast.
That was a good time for me.
I was just discovering my bits and pieces, and those black chicks,
Yeah,
they knew.
wait.
Those black ladies, old ladies coming out of the mire, they knew what was up.
You know how many Power Rangers I had, dog?
Dude, by the way, okay, black chicks, they say what they want. They're very much more abrupt. I've had I have not been with a black chick before. I've always kind of desired that, though. I thought it would be like something fun. Like, what's you got some experience with some brown sugar?
No.
I mean, if you're talking about brown sugar, I mean, you could say, if you're talking about
Some dark
Mexicans, you could say
Mexicans, too.
cinnamon sugar.
I like Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. So what do you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Black
what you're
chicks?
talking about.
Is it-
Well,
I
no,
mean-
not no. Me personally, no. I haven't been with a black woman, but the closest thing to it would be a Mexican. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been with some Mexicans and some Puerto Ricans. A lot of Asians.
You have?
Fuck yeah.
I've never been with an Asian chick either.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
no. me
Is this
neither.
bucket list? I need to create my fucking ethnicity fucking fuck list. Fuck it list.
Mostly Asians.
Mostly. So
Most?
was it? Are they like the pussies tighter and smaller?
He likes to dive into the sushi.
They use that persuasion.
Yeah.
Asian persuasion.
Little ching chong bing bong. We try to offend everybody here, so right now it's the Asians because they put up the least fight. Let's be real. If you don't they? The Asians put up the least fight when it comes to the raise card.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I think so. I don't think they can.
ever since Japan, they really don't want to fight back an American anyway.
But here's the thing, okay? I'll say this: as a Mexican, I'm very self-deprecating. I don't have a problem with making fun of Mexicans and shit like this.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I think it's funny.
It's
In
hilarious.
fact, yeah, and we don't care. We'd rather have a good laugh and at a good joke, I think, than get all uptight about it.
Oh yeah.
See, it's funny. My the bass player in my cover band, he's a white dude, and he's more like, he's very not sensitive, but very conscientious about that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you saw it. I just recently shaved my head because I'm like, I just always want to see what it looked like. It's the beginning of summer, and I was like, fuck it, let's see what it
Are you
looks
like me? I've done that before. I got a Charlie Brown chrome dome round head, man. It's like completely like a sphere. It's amazing. It's like not like lumpy or nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
so I mean, I was like, shit. I mean, we'll see. I mean, if I like it, I'll just keep it, and if not, I mean, I'll just grow it out before winter. But anyways, I threw on my bandana. I got my black shirt, my gold chain, and then I took out my switchblade here, and then I sent it to a few people, and I was like, I'm fitting all the stereotypes right now because with the bandana on, I'm like, yeah, I feel like I look like I'm about to go sell drugs with MS-13 right now.
Dude, I did this at work one time. Yeah.
I sent it to my friend, the bass player, who's a little sensitive about that stuff. And I forget the joke that I made in particular, but he said, I said, yeah, because I look like a fucking drug dealer or something. I'm going to have to set up the drums behind a shield. I don't want you guys catching no strays. And he goes, I was going to make a heritage joke, but I didn't want to go there. And I said, no, bro, do it. I want to hear what you had to say now. And then he goes, well, have you seen the new Roadhouse? I said, with Conor McGregor, no. He said, well, the band plays behind a fence. We'll have to do that. And I'm like, well, fortunately, my people are known for jumping those pretty well. So it won't be too much of a turn for me.
That's good. I like that.
So yeah, and then he was all like, "Oh, ha 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 ha," and I'm like, he's probably over here blushing, reading that shit. He's sweating, and he wasn't even the one who made the joke. So yeah.